you don't hear no other genre of music talking like that, especially about their people. They won't even let it hit the air.
Right.
We the only genre, hip hop is the only genre where you can just talk about murdering somebody who looked like you and people put an advertisement after it. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That wouldn't happen on Kiss 107, that wouldn't happen on B105, that wouldn't happen on no other channel. Like nobody else really. Country songs do it sometimes. Where they just be like, they might talk about killing somebody who they caught their girl cheating with or something like that, but it ain't. Like, it'd be heavy in hip-hop. Like, it'd be like, I was thinking the other day, man, how many people you think died on wax since the beginning of hip-hop?
Bruh.
Like, it's in the billions. It gotta be.
Heck yeah.
It gotta be in the billions.
You don't really see, like, no country artists posing with machine guns.
Nah.
Or, you know what I mean? None of that stuff. You don't see them blinged out and all, but got great wealth. All that stuff is like a lot of our stuff is for show, as well as lower vibration. Yeah. To like our thing is like we too busy ready to be like my strength comes from the fact that I could kill you. I don't know if I can say it. I got a bone in my arm, but I can't say bone in the other way, can I? On the radio. I could have your girl. I had your girl down on her knees last night. Like people, like when you listen to these songs, even like these singers who kind of coming from, I don't even want to say hip hop, but from a rap perspective, singing, you know what I mean? Especially everybody that's on auto-tune that really can't sing. Them people. And sometimes even some of the real singers, people who can really carry a note. They love songs be like, it don't be love songs, they don't love
fornication songs.
It be fornication, and it be adultery, it be everything in one, like take the girl and her sister, now that's incest. They kissing on each other, you know what I mean? They just go straight, whatever they see in the porno, they right there sing about that and put it out, and people be loving it.
And a lot of times people be like, I don't know, it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, is that all that they promote us saying? Or, because we gotta be saying it for them to even promote it. Mm-hmm. If everybody was just like, nah, we're not talking about that no more. Mm-hmm. Like, what would happen then? And now in the independent age, you really can talk about whatever you want to and promote it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, some of this stuff is like a learned thing. Some of the younger cats, I remember I killed a lot of people on record when I first started. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was looking up to, I'm not even gonna say who I was looking up to because I don't want to like put them down, man. Mm-hmm. But like the lyricists, that was the '90s style, bro. Mm-hmm. You murdering a whole gang of people. Yeah. You having a whole bunch of sex that with no accountability, like, and it just ain't. Once you get a certain age, you like, that ain't cool. Like it sound harsh when you hear it as an older person. Mm-hmm. It sound like somebody is physically hitting you. Some of the stuff that you hear, it's like it sounds so disrespectful, man. So it's crazy where you come from and then how to switch it up, man, and what you should keep and how do you move on. Because like I said, I've been thinking about it lately. I really want to go all clean, man, because I feel like I got such a great mind that I can come up with some clean stuff. Like I shouldn't be limited to sex jokes when I'm on stage doing comedy or sexual punchlines, or I just released a new skit. And some of the lines I went back and changed just because I was like, why? And who are you going to attract with this information? Like, who won't be able to enjoy your comedy with it sounding that way? Like, it's crazy the amount of like thought that I'm having now about what I should and shouldn't do and where I should and shouldn't be. Like, it's all part of getting older, man. So
I think when you're doing it to and I don't want to, sometimes, you always kind of towing that line of not feeling like you're preaching to somebody or you know something somebody else don't know, but in the way you may be saying something in your song that really you want to get the feedback because you need the answer to it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I know this because this. Like, you might be like, why does this happen? Da 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 da. As opposed to this been happening, that and that and that. You know, and you might form it as a question or as a thing to something to spark like some kind of communication or some kind of thought or feedback to whatever the topic is. So in some ways you can say it in a way like Lauryn Hill say, I add a mother so you ignorant. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody who does that really well, I think, in their comedy is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He'll say some stuff that's very
vulgar
but common sense and matter of fact and just real, so real to where it's like you don't even, some people that would say, oh, they you know, they took to Twitter and complained about this and that. It's like, so what? Yeah. It still was something that was needed to be said. And it was like a mirror being put up. Yeah. Sometimes it just be a mirror put up at you, so you looking at yourself, and sometimes you see yourself in a certain way, you don't like it. So you have an issue with it. But if you real with yourself and be like, yeah, I be on that type of stuff sometimes too. So
yeah, it bring more people in, and it's like, man, it just ain't pure vulgarity, bro. Like it's a point to it. Mm-hmm. Like if you could learn something from it, then they give it a little context and everything.